Welcome back to Galactic Civilisations 4. The game has reached a fantastic milestone of Update 3.0. This brand new update brings a whole ton of gameplay improvements, new features and quality of life updates to make your space conquest much more satisfying. One of my favourite new features is Hyperlanes. We'll be checking them out more in this video. Hyperlanes will allow fast travel through natural occurring space lanes, which are connected through the stars. These lanes heavily reduce the movement cost of starships, allowing you to move units into the far distance of the galaxy, perfect for exploration and invasion. We'll be taking a look at Hyperlanes and more from a 3.0 update for Galactic Civilisations 4 in this video. A big thank you to game developer Starduck for sponsoring this video. If you're interested in checking out the game, click the link in my video description. Okay, let's dive in and check out some of the new gameplay features. Here we go. Okay, we're back in Galactic Civilisations 4 with Update 3.0. Now, a couple of things to start off talking about. We're going to select our faction, which is going to be Terran Alliance today. So let's go through that. Yep, we can use settings from last time. I don't want to change any of this. I want to talk to you about the galaxy settings, as map generation has seen some changes in the 3.0 update. So let's quickly talk about them. First off, we'll be talking about Hyperlanes a little bit later in this video and explaining how they work, but there are new sliders for both the new sector layout and Hyperlane frequency sliders. So basically, we've got this one down here. If we do this, it's none, so you don't get any, but obviously we want to talk about them today, so we're going to go to frequent. But it's also the sector layout, which can be uniform, normal, or clustered. So yeah, that's just something to keep in mind. You've also got a number of sectors. These are default settings we also had. A few of these have seen some changes. So gigantic galaxies, if we go all the way up to here, are now a lot bigger. So yeah, keep that in mind. We're going to go for medium today, and we're going to go for standard. This has also been changed, by the way. This used to be called single sector. It is now standard, so we're going to be going for that there, and yeah, we'll be good with that. I'm not going to change anything else. We're going to jump straight into the game and talk to you about some stuff. Okay, so we are inside our fresh Galactic Civilisations game. We're going to get straight on with getting our stuff to, or our ships to actually go and do things, as I kind of need to make some progress before I can tell you about Hyperlanes. So I'll basically explain them how they work anyway. Hyperlanes are basically like hyperspace lanes. They go between stars. It also basically means you get a bit of fast travel going between these certain areas. However, first we need to unlock a certain technology to actually see them. So we need to go to our tech navigator, go to logistics, I believe it is. Is it logistics or is it science? I always forget which one it is. It's science. We need to unlock subspace scanning. So work on colonial policies first. But as we explore, we will soon discover them out and about there in the distance. You see, we've got quite a bit of sector space to play with, so we will try and find them the best we can. But basically, they allow fast travel through natural occurring lanes that are connected through stars. They heavily reduce the movement cost of ships, allowing them to basically travel far distances. So if you control certain areas, they can be key to sort of dominating your sector of the galaxy. So that's something to keep in mind. So basically, we will commission all our stuff here. There we go. Now, I'm going to tell you a bit more about the update later on. First, I'm going to make a bit of progress with the game, and we will be back in a minute. So already colonizing and already getting things ready. So I'll be back with you once we've controlled a bit more of our local area, and hopefully we'll discover some hyperspace lanes. So remember, I'm going to be researching subspace scanning, but I won't show you when we're completed. I'll show you when we're back. Okay, everyone, good news. I am back. We've made a little bit of progress so far. I've actually crippled my research a little bit. I need to do my research. Let's get Universal Translator. We've discovered our first hyperlane. So you can see over here, we've got a local star actually next to Ruined Ringworld, by the way. We won't be talking about the Ringworld today. That's actually part of the Mega Structures DLC. I've previously done a video here on my channel. Go and check that out. But you can see here, lovely hyperlane reaching all the way over to here. So yeah, we don't actually know where that goes in a minute. There's also one over here as well. So we have found some in the galaxy, which sort of discovered yet. I'm thinking there should be more out here, but we've just not really discovered the local area. So as our probes and survey ships are journeying out to find, you know, the final frontier, we will actually be able to find them. I kind of want to use one of these, but I don't have a ship yet. So when I have a ship, we will go and we'll test it. See, plus 300% moves, and it kind of operates as a Stargate as well. Not these Stargates, but there's another one over here. Plus 100 moves, so we can send our fleet or our ships while we're there. I'm not sure if my probe already used it. I think it's journeyed there itself. That would be pretty cool if it did so. We need to actually get our backside in gear. We've got a lot going on. So while I'm doing this a minute, I will talk to you about what's actually changed in the most recent update for Galactic Civilisations. Oh, let's do that. That seems fancy, doesn't it? What are you doing over here, probe? Can you still explore? You can. I don't know what you were doing. Actually, can't we just get you to do this? Let's see if the probe will go through it. Do arm shots me, please. Will our probe go through it? Maybe the probe can't do it. Oh, it looks like it's going through it. There you go. That's kind of cool, isn't it? So I guess it's like less moves for it to go through there. Anyway, while the probe's messing around over there and such, we don't need to worry about that. So again, Hyperlanes, you unlock them once you research subspace scanning. We did that, and then we discovered them next door to us, which is really, really nice. Now, they will appear randomly on maps and things like that. Obviously, you can change in the map generation settings, like I said there. Whoops, I wasn't meant to stop that. And you can have, you know, the ability to turn up the frequency of which they actually arrive, which is really nice. Let's do space weapons, please. Okay, so let's talk about some other changes that have come with Galactic Civilisations 3.0. You're going to sentry there for a second. I can't send that fleet through because it's out of range, so we'll worry about them a little bit later. Let us get our research underway. There we go. What have I got another? Oh, I got another explorer. Will you go through here is the question. Can I send you over here, or are you out of range as well? That's also out of range. Well, we'll just send them to survey, as there's some anomalies around here. So some big quality of life changes, a lot to do with the AI in 3.0. So if you're like me, where you play Galactic Civilisations 4 by yourself, or even if you play with AI players in multiplayer settings, maybe against friends and such, a lot of these changes will affect how you play. But again, they're mainly done from a quality of life perspective. So that's something to keep in mind. Oh, there we go. Planetology is done. Yay. Let's do weapon systems, because I have a feeling we're going to get blown up soon. So AI players at higher difficulties now adapt if they're losing based on their difficulty level. So again, it kind of makes the AI a little bit more tougher, especially in these sort of scenarios where you're combating by yourself. Godlike AI. Now, we've spoken about Godlike AI before. I've done a video on it for Galactic Civilisations 4. I got absolutely owned by it, so do keep that in mind. It's difficult. However, difficulty multipliers have been reduced from 3 to 2 and 5 to 3. So it shouldn't be as difficult as it previously was, but it's still something to sort of keep in mind there. Well, our ships are off journeying around. I do need some more constructors. Am I building those? Let's get them underway. There we go. We've got weapon systems. Our research is doing really well. And we're doing asteroid mining next. That's good. Look at that. Good progress being made. Hello. Exploration treaty. Microwave radio. We can make friends with these guys. It may like bite me in the ass later on, but we can make friends with them. So the incredible AI economy buff has been increased from 2x to 3x. Siege fleets, so again, if you're invading planets, siege fleets are now considered by AI as a possible initial attack fleet when declaring war. So keep that in mind if you're using that sort of cheeky tactic. I know some of you have been. So yeah. What was that research there? Okay, my economic advisor is recommending we research that. What is this? This is a miner. Let's send that out. We love asteroid miners because they really help the economy. There we go. Let's get that underway. Very nice. We're making good progress so far. Well, they've built some sort of galactic achievement. That's not what we want. Everybody wants hyperwave radio, honestly. So a couple of AI changes. They've increased the AI priorities on key movements. Go away, news droid. I do not want to talk to you. We can do leadership recruiting as well. Have I got another ship to play with? I've got a constructor this time. Where should we send a constructor? There's a lot of stuff to be mined out here. Let's send that one over there. We've got another constructor as well. There is a lot of stuff to mine at the minute. Let's send it over here, because I could do with getting some antimatter. That's just really useful.
Captain of your ship.
As I was saying, the game has changed how often the AI will ask for a tribute, so that's been reduced. The AI will no longer take diplomats or difficulty level into consideration when valuing trades with other players. So again, that's something to take into account. They're also more likely to demand a tribute as well. So yeah, keep that in mind. While it's been reduced, they'll also will demand it. The likelihood of early game aggression by aggressive civilizations is increased. So it's something I've been experiencing while I was testing it. So again, increase the likelihood of early game aggression by aggressive civilizations. Some of these out here are highly aggressive. So you're not going to get an easy ride of it in the early game. Typically, we find the early game is kind of a bit of like a cakewalk in some ways. However, nowadays, they are going to come and basically blow us up. So that's something to keep in mind. Let's do space doctrine. And experimental drives. Yes, I would like more movements, please. Like I mentioned, the keys or gameplay changes, there has been a ton of new gameplay features to introduce with fleet supply. We'll talk about fleet supply when we get to some more war fleets later on. It can be found up here as well, but again, we'll discuss that a little bit later. Mainly because I need some ships to actually talk about that with, else it's kind of a bit pointless. There's a new and updated UI, so you can see there is a UI for players in Civilization data and graph screens, along with Civilization focus and modding button and updated War Aims UI. Tons of quality of life enhancements have been included. This also includes some alien GBT generation, AI behaviors, and visuals of the game with updated anti-aliasing. So Galactic Civilisations 4 will look even more beautiful thanks to these visual updates. Again, this is a massive quality of life update for 3.0. It is a big milestone for the game. If you do want to know about all the details that probably I can't tell you, including all the changelogs, I mean, I could tell you, but we might be here for hours. I definitely recommend going and checking out the changelog on the main pages. Now, can I get this here, or... Yes, I can. Nice. I really want to get all 3 antimatters there. There we go. Ta-da. So we're now actually mining all of that. Excellent. That is just what we wanted. Where's my other mining ship gone? Did it reach it? It has. What do we actually have down here? It's just 2 of those, isn't it? Yeah. Mining starbase, please. Yep, okay. That animation always frightens the life out of me. So we're actually seeing our little fleet travel through the Hyperlane at the minute. And again, like, they don't usually have this many... Oh, they just disappeared. Oh, no, up here. They don't usually have this many moves. So again, the Hyperlanes are allowing us to travel all the way from over here to all the way over here, which is amazing. I had to drop a culture sort of like satellite, or a comm satellite, or station, so I say, not satellite, down here to actually help, you know, activate the Hyperlane, because else we don't really have the strength to travel. Because I click these guys, you can see the little white line going around here, a white grayish line. That's our range of our starships, essentially. There's also another Hyperlane over here inside this sector of space. So again, like, we're kind of unfortunate we don't have one inside our own controlled area. But if we were to take over this area, we would do, allowing our fleet to get over there. So in the end, if we do go to war with this faction, which hopefully we don't, because they're quite powerful and quite big as well, we could dispatch a fleet over here really quickly and sort of cut them off. Whereas normally, our big, like, invasion fleet has spent ages sort of tracking through there to actually get to it. Oh, these guys are going to give us a lot. All the battlecruiser doctrine. Okay, sure. Yeah, you can have that. Bam. What about fleet am I selecting now? There's a freighter. Can you... Is there an automation for freighters? I don't know. You just explore. I don't know what you want me to do. There we go. We'll allow those mining satellites to upgrade. I think all our satellites... Or not satellites. I keep calling them satellites. All our space stations now need to actually upgrade. So yeah, things are going well in our Galactic Civilisations 4 game. For once, I've not actually been blown up, which is the first, I think. Also, I accidentally named one of the planets WD as I was trying to press the keyboard. So that's not called that now. Can we not progress into here? Is this within... I know we can progress into here. There you go. We now arrived at that star via Hyperlane. Very nice. Okay, so we've got our little fighters sat over here as well. We're going to send them back, and I'm going to demonstrate how Hyperlanes actually work. So I kind of showed you earlier, but I'm going to demonstrate it again. We want to zoom out here, and we want to put them back to our star over here. So we send them this way. You can see they're basically going to zigzag all the way down through this, which is really nice. What do you want? Yeah, sure, have that. They all want something from me, don't they?
In a deserted camp.
There we go. Now we can see them going down there. And again, their movement is advanced. Look at that. Just literally traveling all the way down here. Because they've got plus 300 movement, which is really, really cool. I want to build a military starbase over here because I want to protect this Hyperlane exit. So again, as I explained earlier, Hyperlanes are almost a strategic control sort of thing. A strategic control. There we go. I got the words out. So you're going to want to control the exit and entry points to these, which is really cool because, again, if I want to send an invasion fleet over there, I can do. I mean, look at this. This sort of axis one over here, I could get to this side of the galaxy, or this sector, should I say, and wage war. There's also little mini ones over here. These guys have got one as well. This civilization has 2 in their area. So there's a lot to actually play with. I'm jealous of these guys who have 1 inside their border because that makes life really easier. Here, our fleet is literally making its way down there. Almost home. Look at that. There we go. And they're back. We're going to send them just over here anyway. I want to make sure this area is guarded. Ideally, I could put in like a military starbase somewhere along the Hyperlane, just so we've got like a level of protection over it. Okay, so just tap back in from like looking some research stuff. Apparently, I've annexed a planet from one of the clans. Yeah, I seem to have annexed this one over here. Though I kind of thought these guys were our allies. Oh, they look like they hate us a bit. Yeah, okay, this could go quite badly. We're gonna need to keep an eye on that faction, as I feel like things could go quite bad any second now. Mainly, I think our influence is taking it over, so that could be cause for concern. On the plus side, we now have barrier arrays for our star bases, so I should probably look at upgrading our military star bases, so we've actually got protection for when all this kicks off in 5 minutes, which it probably will. On the plus side, though, we've actually got a fleet online now, so I might dispatch them somewhere so we actually have them ready. We can't see where their fleet is, so that could be cause for concern. So we should probably get ready for a defense. Okay, so war is actually kicking off in Galactic Civilisations in a minute. My flagship over here, which apparently needs a lot of upgrades. Can we give you like anti-massive warheads? Oh, you need more upgrades as well. How much stuff do you need? There's so many upgrades. I might let spend. Okay, they're not really upgraded. They were just firing at some forces over here. So I have a feeling we're going to have some issues in a minute. For some reason, I've also got a frigate up here as well. Not quite sure where that frigate's come from. But we will... I don't know. I guess we can look into dealing with those. How do they own a sector of space here? Dispatch the frigate down here. Apparently also my ruined ring world isn't doing very well. I did say it to automate and now it's gone quite badly. So yeah, we might need to deal something with this. Let's get some stuff built before it all goes completely bad. What are you doing over here? Oh, it's just a probe. I'm going to decommission you in that case, as we don't need you anymore. There's another probe as well. That can be decommissioned. We're probably going to need... Or I kind of want the Dauntless, because that seems like a cruiser. We do need battleships eventually. Let's just produce some modules for the minute, as we will need those. Also, give me some modules, please. Thank you. Show up. You guys can have that. Actually, no, I don't want that. Let's keep our science going at the minute. What if we can attack this? That might blow up a frigate. Yep, that blew up a frigate. Oh well, it was worth a shot. We probably do need to consider launching the war fleet, as it appears we are at war at the minute. So let's do fortification module, defense systems. Excellent. We've got a deep space starbase here that is ready to go. Let us dispatch the war fleet and begin our invasion. I want to make sure our starbase is like fully upgraded, as we're going to need them eventually. Let's also get some siege ships online. Siege, not seed. What are you doing over here? You're a freighter. How are you over here? Let's go to sentry mode for me. I don't know why a freighter is all the way over there. A little bit confusing. We got this planet here. Apparently the populations began to rebel, so it might go in our favor soon. There is also a mining starbase, which we could do with dealing with. But I kind of want to check out this sort of constellation of planets at the minute. And see what damage we can do. I'm not sure how we ended up at war with them. But I guess we're going for it now. Do a quick battle. There is a large fleet built up here. There's architects. This may not be a massive thing. Target the starbase. There's a military starbase there and another military one. Let's take it out. Moderate casualties. We'll take out this as well. So we're engaging war at the minute and it's going well. I kind of want that starbase to fire at us. Let's just cripple their production facilities, which we might need another target for. Yeah, you can go away.
Your flagship reaches them. Your captain is reported.
Alright, we've taken out another starbase. Good. Oh, the starbase just hit our fleet. That's not good. We'll go and sit this fleet over here a second and just sentry or get them to repair. The Liberators have been destroyed. I don't know who the Liberators are, but they've been destroyed. Not quite sure who that species was. They can go away because they keep asking for money. Let's target a mining starbase. We could do with reinforcing the fleet over here. We need to make sure these guys don't have enough time to repair. Like, they've already built another starbase. Right, you can go away, probes. I don't need you anymore. Goodbye. Okay, so I've got my siege ships online at the minute. I need to take them over here as well. Something we didn't talk about earlier, which is kind of an important thing, is fleet supply now plays a valuable part of Galactic Civilisations 4. Can you guys build me some more modules, please? Thank you. What are you doing? Constructor. I need to send this constructor somewhere. Before I talk about fleet supply, where can I send you? I kind of want some more defenses up and around here, but I'm not sure. Is Illyrium being captured here? Just sentry for a minute and we'll deal with you in a second. You can also build me some modules and do a treasure hunt, please. So, fleet supply is up here. I mentioned it earlier in the game. We've obviously got plus 825. That's our cap. And we've got 777 available, I believe. But we're using minus 48 at the minute. You being blown up over here? Okay. Something randomly sparked over there. I'm not sure what it was. Target this, please. So, Galactic Civilisations have added a new fleet supply stat, which is a total logistics of your ship. I believe we can see this somewhere, isn't it? There you go. Fleet supply on that is 18. So that's how much this one's using up there. Are you doing anything or not? Go and do something useful. Thank you. Could you guys just, like, bomb a planet? Oh, there's a fleet sat in there. Okay. Is there one sat over here as well? There we go. Wiping out these fleets at the minute. Go into repair mode, please. If you run out of fleet supply, you can't produce any more combat or military ships. So we've got a lot of these flying around at the minute. We obviously want them, you know, actually firing and doing stuff. But if you end up producing too many, then your fleet supply won't support it. Look at all that stuff we can add up at Starbase. Very nice. Oh, we've actually just annexed a planet. Nice. Okay. So our influence actually took over this planet there. Excellent. This is exactly what we wanted. In that case, redispatch the siege, not the siege ship or the siege ship? The siege ship all the way over here. Fleet supply is taken away when a ship is decommissioned or gifted away. I presume it also applies if it's blown up as well. So if I lose this fleet over here, which hopefully we don't, then actually the fleet supply has been eliminated. Oh, can we actually bomb it? Oh, brilliant. We are bombing it. Nice. I sound like an evil dictator, don't I? Let's dispatch this fleet over here. I want to send... Can we bomb this as well? No, we can't. Okay. Go to Century, please. Oh, this is actually a fleet moving in. Uh-oh. Constructor. Blow it up. Don't blow that up as well. Yeah, you can have whatever you want. Go away. So our siege ships are inbound. Let's see if they invade. 1 month remaining. There you go. War is going well on this front. I don't think we can actually attack this. So back to fleet supply. Again, oh, we've annexed another planet. Oh, our first invasion. What a lovely animation. Nice. There you go. That planet's now ours. Can we take this one as well? Come on, let's go.
The capsule contains it.
I think our flagship's now beating up something over here as well. It's all go at the minute. Fleet supply has been adjusted. Players now start off 250 plus 250 more for each map size difference. So again, we're playing on a bit of a medium-sized map, so we've kind of got a different one to actually, a different map to play with. My camera keeps getting taken away there. I'm trying to invade these guys. See if we can actually invade this. Invade. Can you go and blow this up for me, please? Okay, go blow that up. There's another constructor down there as well. We're going to attack the military star base. I want to see if we can do damage against that. Oh, they're sending in. Oh, we'll take some damage here. Oh, that's going to be a total loss for us. That's quite bad. It's a cargo hull as well. Ban of in progress siege. So they've just given up and zoomed past us. That's not good. Well, everyone, I'm going to leave my video on Galactic Civilisations 4 here today. This has been the big 3.0 update. If you want to find an entire list of changes that have come with the new update, you can find them linked down below there. There's a lot of quality of life changes here, and I'm really happy with it. The Hyperlane edition definitely is going to make playing the game a lot more interesting. You know, particularly when you can control these sort of areas of space like over here and travel to this area as well. Again, there was a ton of gameplay changes that have been included. Definitely go check it out. One thing I forgot to mention was nebulas, which we actually see here, now actually have a 75% movement thing, which is, you know, a bit of an issue there. So basically what that means is if you're going to travel through nebulas, they are going to take a little bit longer, probably twice as long to actually move through. So you can use them as a strategic advantage as well. So keep that in mind. Okay, well, for now, I've been Captain Jack. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you to Startup for once again sponsoring this video. If you want to check out Galactic Civilisations on Steam, you can do so now. Go check it out, and do let me know what you think of it.